Hello, everyone. I hope that you had a great day today, a day of catch up and just maybe a little bit of relaxing. A lot of you have worked very hard for me in this class, and I really appreciate that. There are a couple of you that I haven't heard from now, almost, well, almost a week and a half now. So I really, really want to stress to you, it is imperative that you take these videos, you do notes, whether you think the notes are important or not. You take notes on them and you send them to me on a daily basis. Those are going to count as your participation grades on GradeLink and your final grades. And some have done really well, and you don't want to end your year with incompletes or zeros in your slots. Now, we read Richard Corey on, I guess, Monday to Tuesday, yes. And we read a phrase that says that he glittered when he walked. And that's basically talking about how he was a person that just was very happy in appearances. He had just finesse that when he walked and when he carried himself. But as we found out as we read the play, that's not the way it was, that it goes. Now we're going to read Minerva Chivi. This talks about the seriousness that's balanced by inner humor. And Chivi is a comic as well as a tragic figure. And we're going to read a little bit of her now. About it now. It says, Minerva Chivi, a child of scorn, grew lean while he assailed the seasons. He wept that he was ever born, and he had reasons. Minerva loved the days of old when swords were bright and steeds were prancing. The vision of a warrior bold would set him dancing. Minerva sighed for what was not, and dreamed and rested from his labors. He dreamed of thieves in Camelot and Priam's neighbors. Minerva mourned the ripe renown that made so many a name so fragrant. He mourned romance, now on the town, and art a vagrant. We also see, it goes on, it says, Minerva loved the Medici, albeit he had never seen one. He would have sinned incessantly could he have ever been one. That was the Medici family patronized literature and art, but also had a reputation of being extremely, extremely cruel people. All right. Now, as we look at stanza, okay, let's just go ahead and read on some more. I'm going to read with you. Hopefully you will read this and talk about it too. Think about it. Minerva cursed the commonplace and eyed a khaki suit with loathing. He missed the medieval grace of iron clothing. Minerva scorned the gold he sought, but sore annoyed was he without it. Minerva thought and thought and thought and thought about it. The poem is laced with humor, but the final images of coughing and drinking underscore the sense that he's wasting away and he's just decaying. Again, remember, Arlington Robinson saw light and hope, but he knew that it was there. He just personally had never found it, or he couldn't see it. The last line, it says, Minerva Chivi, born too late, scratched his head and kept on thinking. Minerva coughed and called it fate and kept on drinking. Now, tomorrow we're going to do Mr. Flood's Party. So if you go ahead and read Mr. Flood's Party, that would give us a jump start, and that will help you to understand some more things as we are reading, okay? Mr. Flood's Party starts with old Ebron Flood climbing alone one night over the hill between the town below and the forsaken upland hermitage that held as much as he should ever know on earth again of home, paused wearily. The road was his width, not a native near, and even having leisure, said aloud, for no man else in Tilbury town to hear. So he feels alone and all forsaken. And again, this is a dark time in our history. A lot of things were changing, sudden changes. Just think about the minor changes we've had here, well, the major changes we've had here in our own country with this virus going on, and how just the heaviness of some people. But we do have a hope. And again, I want you to read page 498 and 499 so we can discuss that tomorrow, and have a great day.